Hi everyone, and right now we are going to be talking about the Big Brother house guests and what we think about them, right, Vanessa?
Right.
Okay. Okay, you're the guest. I'm going to let you speak about them first, and then I can tell my opinions after that.
Good.
So the first house guest we're going to be talking about is Bridget.
Bridget. I love Bridget. She's one of my favorite players. I just love that she's like very bubbly, and I kind of feel that people lean towards more of like trusting somebody who's more like bubbly and very just nice and very kind, and someone who you don't see as a threat. I feel so. I'm hoping she'll go far. She did say that she's a bad liar, which I kind of feel it's good or bad depending on who she's talking to. And one of my favorite things about her too is the fact that she's kind of already used to being a traveling ER nurse.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like hopefully that'll help. That's what I'm really looking forward to see if she's able to move on, whether all these twists that we're going to be seeing this season, and kind of interested to see what how she reacts.
Okay. And then what I think about Bridget is I think that she's, a decent player. I'm reading her bio right here. And I was surprised finding out that she's a traveling nurse because she doesn't seem a type of person that I feel would be great under pressure. Like, that kind of shocked me. And so I forgot to say that me, my sister, mom, and a friend of ours are doing a draft. So we all have 3 players. And Bridget's is Vanessa's player. So you have Bridget. So good luck with her.
Thank you.
Our next person I'm going to talk about is Bronte. I don't know how to say her name.
Bronte.
Bronte.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. Okay. Bronte. I feel like I really like her, kind of like similar to Bridget, where I feel like very bubbly and nice and everything and kind. Really, I don't see her as someone who's gonna want to start an argument. I know a lot of people on like social media are making fun of her, the fact of her voice, and then also the fact that she says she's a math genius or something, and she couldn't even do 9 times 9 in her head.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous.
But yeah, people say they don't like her voice. I mean, like, but I feel like we should look past that and kind of,
I said about her is, again, she said that she's like a math genius, but she can't do 9 times 9. She also said that she is in for the money. She says she's going to stop at nothing to win. She also said that she does not want to be a pawn, which is, what I want to say is that's amazing because I feel like once you're the very first one to be put up as a pawn, you're going to be the house's pawn for the entire game till you get out. So you have to, try your hardest not to be the first pawn to be used in the game because if you are, then you're just going to be, the pawn each and every single week when they need a pawn.
But she's wanting to take control and that she's a problem solver.
Okay, so she said that she wants to take control, but she also says that she wants to stick with the numbers. And so I'm just either you're going to be a floater and stick with the numbers, or you're going to take control and try to control the house, which works out for some people, doesn't work out for others. Like if you're Rachel Riley, you can win competitions, and yeah, you can take control of the house. But if you try to be like a Nick or someone like that who tries to play too hard, then you're gonna sink your boat.
Look at the Titanic.
Next person is Corey.
Now, Corey is, let's see. I just read that he looks like Clay that he sings, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say. I have Bonnet. I can never say her name. Bornay on my team.
He says that he's going to use his charm and flirt. I'm kind of curious to see. I mean, I feel there's so many people that go in, kind of like last season with Austin saying, oh, I'm not looking for love, and then they go in the house and then they end up being in a showmance. That he's a physical threat, I guess, but I feel like a lot of people say that, but they have to prove it, I feel.
Yeah. I don't really care for him. I think that he might be a really good player. I put down that he's a frat boy. He says that he lives in a frat house. He said he lives in his own little Big Brother house every day. That's a really bad mentality to get in. Because if you go walk in this game thinking, oh, I know what's going to happen, and then something could hit you and you can just fall over.
To see him, I could honestly see him accidentally say something, too much information.
Yeah, in the beginning of Big Brother, you're supposed to be looking out for yourself. I feel like helping people in the game of Big Brother, it's like Cody in. It's basically like Cody taking Derek to the final 2. He wanted to help him out, but he ended up getting screwed over at the end of the day. And the person that has Corey is Vanessa. Glenn Coco. Actually, that's not his last name, but I just call him Glenn Coco.
I love Glenn. Really, used to be some sort of like police officer, or
Yeah, he's a retired police officer.
Yeah, I feel honestly, I can kind of see it already where he's gonna already see himself as the leader without trying to be the leader. Because he said he wanted to like lay low. I'm picturing him really trying to lay low, but everyone's kind of already talking to him and everything, and he said he's gonna flirt to move forward. I mean, I can see him going far.
I don't see him flirting. I don't see anybody in the cast where he could flirt. He said he's here to play the game, which I'm like, it's hard to play the game and lay low at the same time without being accused of a floater. Because that's what a floater is. A floater is somebody that just lays down for like the first couple weeks of the game, and then they start like building up and up and up. So it's either you're going to be here to win the game or you're here to be a floater.
I'm curious, the comment he made about he's not going down without a fight. So I'm very curious to see if he is ever to the point of getting eliminated, if he's going to like throw people under the bus, or so I'm wondering if he's wanting to wait until he has to. I like him. Like I said, I just feel that he's going to naturally be put as a father figure.
The person that has Glenn as a player is our family friend named Sonia. And so good luck to her with that. Jose. Oh goodness.
I'm not really sure. I don't really have an opinion.
I don't know about him. He says he wants to win everything, which in Big Brother, if people see you start winning competitions, they're going to become a target.
It's going to be hard.
He kind of, maybe not really right now. He reminds me of Gary Glitter, how he says he's going to come in with a big game, and then people are going to find him a threat. And then he's either going to be eliminated within, like, the first 2 weeks, or he's going to, like, actually win competitions and keep winning and winning and winning. And then people are just going to push him week by week by week. Like, oh, no, we're getting him out this next week. Oh, no, we're getting him out next week.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
And then finally he's in, like, Final Four, and then you guys are like, oh, crap. He also said he's emotional, so... Hopefully his emotions don't wrap him up and then sink him down in this game.
No, I was just saying that him being a makeup artist, I'm just wondering if, again, stereotyping women, if they're going to want to be around him and develop a relationship with him and, see him more as a friend than, a player,
And Vanessa had him as a player.
I forgot.
And then Michelle is my personal favorite player.
She was one of my favorite ones, too. I like Michelle. Michelle and Bridget were my 2 favorites. What I'm curious about her is that she's going to be strong, and the fact that she said that she was going to make stuff a slop that's going to be healthier. And
also she said that she's a nutritionist, and she's like, oh, about nutrition and blah blah blah, and that's amazing, like girl, like do you, like you go learn Coco. But like I just hope that she doesn't push her nutritionness onto other people, because that can get really annoying. Cause sometimes, not all, but sometimes some vegetarians, we have to like push, like, oh yeah, like you need to go vegetarian, it's so much healthier and blah blah blah. But then like you don't see like someone like me who isn't a vegetarian pushing on Vanessa, like, oh no, Vanessa, you need to eat meat, you need to have all the protein and blah blah blah.
That she said she's willing to lie and break alliances and backstab, which again goes back to everybody says that, but then you have nobody that does it. So I'm wondering if she's willing to do that, or if she's just gonna lay low and be a floater. And she kind of reminds, was it her? I believe that reminds me of like a Nicole.
Yes.
She reminds me
with her glasses, like she's
and her hair.
Like Nicole is blonde and she is brunette.
And so I feel like she reminds me of a Nicole, of being nice and not wanting anyone to lie to her, and being truthful and not wanting to break up any alliances unless she has to. And
then again with the nutrition thing, it's good that you love nutrition, but also remember, this isn't like, you can't just go out to the grocery store and buy organic apples or organic orange juice, like your what's in the house is like what's provided for you in the house. That's all you get. Usually what's been in the house is like chips and pop and stuff like burgers, some maybe not nutritional, but
I'm curious to know if there's ever gonna be a time in the house, whether it's like in a challenge or something, where she has to eat. You know what I mean?
They haven't done a lot of food challenges in the recent seasons, which I find kind of sad. I like watching food challenges.
I remember watching the ice cream challenge.
And then they're gonna have a new competition this season, but they said it's not gonna be a food competition, so we'll see what it is. The person that has her is me. She was my last pick. Whatever. Yeah, but I'm surprised like somebody didn't snatch her up earlier. But,
I was going to.
Yeah, sorry. Next person is Natalie.
Natalie. She wants an all-girl alliance. I honestly,
Girl.
I wish I
Girl.
could. I wish that I could go in the Big Brother house and tell her, okay, this is who you should work with.
I just hope that she's not like Joey and tries to start an all or a pow pow, where they try to start an all girl alliance and they're gonna be the very first two out. Like Joey tried to start the all girl alliance the first week, got booted out, and then I want to say a week or two later, then Paula got out. And then a couple weeks later, Brittany tried to start another all-girl alliance and got booted out. So, all-girl alliances haven't really worked out on Big Brother.
I feel like people like Natalie, Bridget, and Michelle, I would really love to see in an alliance of some sort. I feel those women would be really good together. And I
just wish that women could actually work together in like a strong alliance and actually win this game. Because men do it all the time. But they create alliances like the Brigade, the what?
Exterminators.
The Exterminators. And like, yes, these people had women in it too, but it was like predominantly run by male. I mean,
so that would be
not
bad.
really a showman type of person.
So,
but she is single, so again, whatever. Nobody knows what's gonna happen in Big Brother house.
I'm curious to see if like her and Corey are like in a showmance, but they're both like using each other. And they're both.
Yeah, she said that she's physically fit and that she wants to kick butt, which is like, you go, girl, but don't try too hard, because once you try too hard, it's gonna just go whoop. And Sonia has Natalie, so Paul. He reminds me of Kenny on Big Brother Canada too.
Oh, I just wrote Paul Beard. So I remembered him. He's gonna be smooth, lay low. I love the fact he's gonna listen to people's problems. He said that he's not gonna shave his beard in week 1 at least.
So that's what I find confusing about him. He says that he's there to win, 100%, but he says that he's not willing to shave his beard. So it's like, how much are you actually in there to win? To win.
But he did make a good point, though. He said he wouldn't do it in the first week because if people already see of him as someone who's willing to do anything to win this game, thought that's what.
I don't know. I just said it. Honestly, I feel like he's cocky. But yeah, he said he wanted to lay low, and which is, a good strategy. That's a lot how a lot of people win. Like the Derricks and the Steves and the Ians, they all like lay low until like the halfway point or until jury, and then that's when they start taking off and start making big moves. Because people tend to remember the big moves in the end of the game versus in the beginning.
Reminds me of kind of like a Zach, but not really, just that player that's
just there to cause havoc.
Yeah,
like a saboteur.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see if that's really gonna happen.
And Paul is my mom's player. So one of my first mom's players. Woo! Speaking of mom's player, this is the second of my mom's player, which is Paul Lee.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All I wrote down was that he's Cody's brother. I'm hoping that he doesn't do what Cody did, and
See, that's the thing about him is that he says he doesn't want to make the same mistakes as Cody, but he also said that he wants strong players at the end to fight it out. I'm confused. Either you're gonna play like your brother and have strong people in the end, or you're not gonna be like your brother and you're gonna take the floaters to the end. And basically, that's all I really put to is that he's Cody's brother. And that he wants to live stress-free, which living in a Big Brother house, come on. You always gonna have a little bit of stress. And this is my mom's player. Tiffany, oh my god, she's my favorite player.
I try to pick people that based on their occupation. I can say a lot about but I'm talking about with Vanessa. That's why I really liked your sister. So with Tiffany, She says she's going to try to be less emotional. So hopefully that'll work. But
I
we've all
don't care
seen...
for Vanessa because she was really emotional.
I liked her though, strategically. I mean, the perfect game is to lay low and then rise up on top. So I'm kind of curious to see if, once you get used to laying low and being a floater, you kind of just stay as a floater.
I think I feel like she's going to be a really strong player. She carries that she has the same, same mental game as Vanessa, but not as emotional, which is the only reason why I didn't really care for Vanessa was about the emotion. She played a flawless game. She played an absolute flawless game all the way to Final 3.
Polly, I feel like Polly, you can see Cody, and from my personal opinion, unless you put their faces together, I wouldn't, and I can hear her voice, though. I definitely hear Vanessa's voice through Tiffany.
I see it. Like, I might try to put up a picture of Vanessa and Tiffany right here to see the comparison. Victor, which is...
I don't know if I wrote this wrong, but it says he gets tired fast. So, I'm not really sure what that means.
He says that he wants to, be the leader of, an alliance. And he says that he might be good at that because he is a manager.
Of 14 people.
He says he has to think about backstabbing somebody before he actually does it. Which is a really good point. You just don't want to go in the house oh, hey, let's be in alliance. Backstab, Right. You actually want to think about, your move before you actually make it.
He said he liked being liked. So, I feel like if you like being liked, that you're not going to want to backstab people.
If you want to really be liked, Big Brother really isn't a competition for you. Maybe go on an amazing race. He also said that he will do good in comps, but maybe not endurance comps. He said that endurance probably will be his weakness, which ends up being a lot of guys' weakness. Either standing or holding onto an object, like a banana or a popsicle, or hanging on the side of a ship or an iceberg, And when you have those big muscles in those endurance competitions, they don't help you. It's good to be a fit woman that has a smaller body and not such big arms. And Victor is my player. And the last player is Zika. No, not Zika. That's a virus. Zika? Oh, I have to Google this. I'm sorry. Zakaya. There. I said Zika.
Zika. She reminds me so much of Big Brother Canada. Levita. Of very strong woman and, gonna
ready
tell
and
you.
bigger.
Fight all the time. Fight as, she's gonna stick up for people. She's gonna call somebody out, and she seems very, a strong woman and stuff like that. So, but I kind of feel like she said her downfall is her mouth, which is the same thing that happened with Levita.
I hope that...
Or she could be.
I hope that her game is going to be what Levita's game could have been if she would have kept her mouth a little bit more quiet.
That's another story.
She said that she's single, and she will use her looks, and she's not afraid of showmances, which, I don't really see her getting into a showmance. Kind of also not really. She kind of reminds me of Topaz, to where if Big Brother Canada Season 1, she got into a showmance, but it went south real quick. That showmance was horrible for her game. It messed up her game.
Could be Clay and...
I don't see her. I don't see her getting into a showmance like Clay and Shelley. She said that she's really good at reading people, which is an amazing skill to have in Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
And that she's gonna do everything to win, which everyone says, but we'll see about that.
And again, when her being able to read people, it depends on how she uses it. She might be someone that I feel like you're lying to me, or I don't really, if she's gonna be vocal.
Kind of like a Vanessa.
Yeah, or she's gonna be vocal about it, or if she's gonna just keep that to herself, which I hope that's what she does.
She says that she's more of a mental player than a physical player, which a lot of the Big Brother greats are mental players. You have the Dr. Wills, the Ians, the Dereks, ones that don't technically win all the competitions, like Rachel's, but they end up going to the end of the game because of how good their social game is. What really Big Brother is a giant social game. Okay, I'll see you guys later, and I love you, and see you all next time.